Abhay Pratap Singh.
May I come in, sir?
Aye.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please come. Have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Abhay Pratap Sir. Huh?
Yes,
Abhay, you have come from Bulandshahr.
yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Are you in Delhi for some time? Or
Yes, sir. So currently, I'm living with my uncle for interviews.
okay, where does your uncle stay?
So currently, he's in Faridabad, not in exactly in Delhi. Faridabad.
Faridabad.
Yes, sir.
So, lot of challenge commuting between Faridabad and Delhi. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
What was the challenge that you faced?
So one is a time, sir. It takes considerable time to come from Faridabad, that is Batla Chowk to Karol Bagh in this region.
Ah,
So the time at the time I which come usually it's a office hours, so there is a
Okay.
lot of rush in
lot of
metro.
rush. Huh?
Sir.
Ah. But otherwise, you hail from Bulandshahr.
Yes.
What is the pollution level in Bulandshahr?
So
Today, if suppose we check on the AQI, what was the Bulandshahr AQI today? Or usually, what is the AQI?
generally it replicates the number of Delhi. So sir, it is 10 to in close range with whatever existing in Delhi. But sir, at this station, I'm not exactly sure. what
Okay,
will be the
okay. No, fair enough. Now, Abhay, we feel that there is a lot of talk going on about artificial intelligence.
number. Yes.
You read in the newspapers every day.
Yes.
Huh? So, what should be the India's model for handling artificial intelligence? I don't want to talk about China. I don't want to talk about US. I feel India should be the global power in artificial intelligence. How it can be?
So, firstly, sir, we have to also develop our large language models, so we can contextualize that model in Indian scenario, and also provide services to other countries. For example, we are advocating lot for global South, then we can come as a possible partner for them.
What is QS Fortune rating of India? Have you heard of it?
Yes, sir. So,
What is the rating of India? Very recently published in the newspapers.
sir, I'm not exactly able to recall, but in one parameter that we are the future workforce, where we are at a second, that our
So
economy
you
is,
have said it already. We are at second.
yes, sir. But sir, in
Yes.
other parameters like that, if we are able to provide that workforce to catch up with the demand, which is going to be exist in our market, where we are lagging at some extent.
So
as
how
of
do we
now.
create the workforce, for artificial intelligence? How do we skill our workforce? What do you think? If you are suppose Secretary Information Technology, and you are given a target that within 6 months I want these many skilled workers in artificial intelligence to make India become the global power, how will you deal with it?
So, in short term, we are already having a very good skill set in data analysis and other sectors. Now we have to provide them one workshop, so there could be we could provide holistic idea about artificial intelligence, and this could be done in 6 months or a year. We could we will be able to have a potential set for skill workforce.
Abhayji, what is happening is that that people are generally, common man says that the policies which the government enunciates, they are very good, but delivery is very poor.
Yes,
So how do we handle that aspect? First of all, do you agree?
yes,
And
sir. So I agree with
you
that.
agree?
Yes, sir.
So which is the policy which you feel is not being handled properly? Just name one policy.
Sir, if I see it from a society perspective, sir, I would like to highlight one scheme, Dowry Prohibition Act, which was intentions were very good, but we are seeing instead having a legal framework, these issues are still happening in India. Sir, I think the problem lies in attitudinal change. Until and unless we as a part of society begin to think about more of changes, then we can comply with the law, sir. But external imposition of law, even with punishment, has their own limitation. Sir, I think active participation of community is needed.
Thank you. Thank you.
Abhay,
Yes.
one famous Pratap Singh became Prime Minister of India.
So VP Singh, sir.
Prime Minister VP Singh, right?
Yes, sir. Prime
It's a formal talk. Analog, what you understand these academies name, analog, it's a technological term, something to do with waves. What do you know?
Sir, I'm
Don't
not
worry,
exactly
don't worry.
sure.
I just asked your curiosity just to test. Kumbh Mela, lot of civil engineering work made Kumbh Mela a successful story.
Yes.
What are the what way civil engineering contributed for facilitating Kumbh Mela in UP? You are from UP.
Yes, sir. So one of the unique feature about Kumbh Mela is that there a lot of crowd is going there. So we were able to ensure a hospitality to be provided to the people coming, and we came up with a tent city, so which is one of the civil engineering aspect. So others we provide connectivity between different ghats through pontoon bridges. And sir, cleanliness and sanitation is also taken into consideration. There is their own sewage treatment water plant, so that river could not be polluted, and continuous skimming of river surface is being done, so that we could have a clean water.
Now
for
the controversy is whether Ganga is more pure for drinking and bathing, or Yamuna is more pure in drinking and bathing. What is the water quality standard of Ganga, Yamuna, and at the Prayagraj where they meet?
Sir, I'm not exactly able to recall exact numbers of water quality, but in recent report, it is also highlighted that there is a substantial amount of fecal contamination is being found in Ganga also. So it is, as of now, sir, it is not fit even for drinking water directly from the Ganga and not for bathing purpose. And so with regard to Yamuna, the same problem is also there. That we cannot directly consume water for drinking purpose and bathing purpose.
Now again, civil engineering, all the projects relating to water cleaning from Ganga Action Plan 1 and 2 to Namami Ganga, why are they not successful? Why the project execution is not so good?
Sir, under Namami Gange, there are the multiple steps that government has taken. For example, government is trying to have more sewage water treatment plant, and also riverside plantation, and avoiding the encroachment of area. But sir, one is sir, one issue could be that it is having a wider reach, and it is being also seen that most of the industrialized cities are on the bank of these rivers, so it is becoming difficult to control industrial sewage. And also sir, one with agricultural runoff where we are also lacking, which is directly going into these rivers, creating most of the problems.
Does UP has 24 into 7 electricity power?
Oh, sorry sir, I was not able
No,
to hear.
do we have electricity 24 hours, 7 days in UP? I mean, round the clock, do you get electricity in UP? Bulandshahr?
Sir, in Bulandshahr, no sir.
No.
No sir.
That could be one reason for Ganga cleaning also. Because without power,
Yes sir.
sewage treatment plant, everywhere power may be required. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, Abhay.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw from your depth that you have opted for Danix Group B and Danix Group B service 9 and 10, many above Group A services.
Yes sir.
These are Group B services you have given better priority than Group A services. Any reason for that?
Sir, I will admit here that I was not very well aware about the other services at the time of form filling. But sir, I think I did not give a lot of thoughts while giving priority to the services because of lack of information. And sir, I think sir, this was one of the mistake I did.
Okay, because these are Group B services. It will
Yes.
take time to move to Group A.
Yes sir.
Okay. Okay, you tell me, Abhay, 5 schemes of the Government of India, which you might have seen from your way to Faridabad to Delhi or within Delhi, which have impacted the life of common man.
Sir, recent schemes or overall?
Recent schemes which are going on.
So one is definitely metro project, which is still in expansion phase. And sir, plantation work, which is also being done in Delhi
Which
using
scheme?
Miyawaki technique.
Under which scheme?
Sir, the Campa fund could also be utilized, and we have a framework for national afforestation policy, so under which plantation could be done. And so, smart city mission, Delhi is part of it. So
Okay, you come from agriculture background. Your father is
Yes.
working in agriculture sector.
yes,
Recently, the farmers and the government of India is having talks.
yes.
Where were the last talks were held recently between farmers leaders and the government of India?
So in Punjab.
Which place?
So I'm not exactly.
In Chandigarh. Now, in the next meeting, the government is going to propose something to the farmers in respect to their demands.
Yes.
What do you think can government propose in such a situation?
Sir, in last meeting, the protests were going on primarily for having legal guarantee for MSP. In last meeting, government accepted proposal from farmers, where the farmers highlighted that it would not cost more than 25,000 crore if they agree to give legal guarantee to MSP. So government has accepted this, and it will take up with other ministries also that how credible this data is. And sir, hopefully in next meeting they will clarify either this data is correct or what is their way forward on the MSP.
So, what do you think? In your view, the demands of the farmers are genuine? They should be accepted?
Sir, underlying reasons behind this demand, I think, are genuine because there is a agrarian distress, the production stagnation is there. But sir, keeping in mind sustainability, MSP could not be the final solution. We have to have more holistic approach toward agriculture so that we will bring not only income security to farmers but also sustainability to agriculture in long run while maintaining our fiscal prudence.
How many crops are covered under this MSP if accepted? How many crops will be accepted?
Sir, 23 crops.
Yes, you're right. Okay, have you been selected in Indian Forest Service?
Yes, sir.
So you have joined?
So no, sir. Currently, I am on leave, sir.
Currently on your.
Yes.
You tell me, what is the forest covered area of UP?
Sir, it is total around 9%, covering both forest cover and tree cover.
And national average?
Sir, 25.17%.
So it is quite low as compared to the national average.
Yes.
So my last question, what do you think, being now you are in the forest service already, what should be done to increase the area of forest cover in UP to make it to the national level?
Sir, one of the constraint is that UP is not having natural forest from the past. So sir, it will going to be there. But sir, there are the other areas where we could explore. So for example, agroforestry is one of the good option for Uttar Pradesh, given that agriculture is prominent here.
One is agroforestry, simple,
Yes.
one or two.
So one other could be, sir, a plantation along highways, railway, that is
Okay.
social forestry.
Okay, thank you, Abhay. Thank you.
Welcome. Recently, there was a news that U.S. aid
Yes.
was giving aid of $21 million to India for increasing the voter turnout.
Yes.
Why we should take this aid and why they should give this aid to us for increasing voter turnout?
Sir, it is still a contentious issue. And sir, I was reading through one of the report given in Indian Express. There was a confusion that either this was given to India or to the Bangladesh. And sir, our foreign secretary also said that before having any final conclusion, they are going to cross check either we will really getting this aid or not.
So this statement was about 6-7 days old. This might have been checked by now. Even President Trump has spoken about it.
Yes, sir. So he
personally.
highlighted
Yes.
about it.
But what did he say?
So he signaled in a way that the certain section was trying to influence the elections in to go other way around. So, sir, this
Do you
was
think that
his
is a fact
allegation.
that the US meddles in the elections of even Bangladesh? There is a doubt that they have the meddling. Do you think it's a fact?
Sir, I'm not exactly aware about the other facts related to it. So, sir, it will be difficult for me to say at this moment.
But if amount has been spent here, so there might have been some facts there.
Sir, definitely, sir. If this amount came to India, we would be having a transaction trace regarding to this amount. Sir, it is to be seen that where through which organization we spent it and how it got implemented. Sir, all these things need to be looked.
Okay. We had signed a civil nuclear deal about 20 years back, more than 20 years ago. But no foreign nuclear power company has come to India to set up its factory.
Yes.
What's the reason?
Sir, the main impediment in this is US Atomic Energy Act, which bar its companies to manufacture or share its technology with any other country.
Okay. That is one. Anything else?
So, specific to US.
Anything special in our?
Yes, sir. Sir, from our side, the Civil Nuclear Liability Act is there, which other companies are not accepting in its current form. So, sir, from both the side, they are the one act which is causing certain issues.
And should government review it?
Sorry, sir, I couldn't.
Should government review this death clause?
So, through recent budget, government shows that they are willing to review their Civil Nuclear Liability Act. And sir, in this slide, sir, US also said that they are also going to review their side. Sir, I think in order to have the target we set for the nuclear energy in future, 100 gigawatt by 2047, so we have to review our policy in this slide.
Okay. Coming closer to home, this finance side, RBI governor and finance minister and recent data also suggest that banks deposits growth is not there, is falling. Why people are not putting money in the banks now? The FDR or other things.
Sir, one of the reason could be availability of other options. For example, stock market, which is gaining popularity, and from there, citizens are getting higher returns. So, sir, this could be reason that they are opting for stock market in place of bank deposits.
Should government do anything to increase the deposits? Government should intervene. How they can do that?
Sir, so bank deposits are crucial for economy. Yes, sir. The government should have to rationalize the banking system in such a way that they also become competitive to the stock market. They will also provide assurity to citizens, so they can also.
That is not possible. That is not possible. Okay, fine, thank you.
Abhay,
Yes, sir.
could you read the newspapers today?
Sorry, sir. I did not get the time to read.
You are a civil engineer.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, how do we make artificial islands as a civil engineer? Tell me that.
So sorry, sir. I have to look into it.
I'm talking in some context. Can you relate to it? Geopolitics.
Sir, sorry, sir. I'm not able to recall.
कोई बात नहीं. What is gunboat diplomacy?
Sorry, sir. I couldn't.
Gunboat diplomacy.
So, sorry, sir. I'm not aware about it, sir.
Can you think of China? What is it doing?
Sir, China, sir, in terms its foreign policy, sir, that trap policy that comes to my mind if I
I
think
said
of China.
gunboat diplomacy and then I said China.
So sorry, sir. Sir, I'm not aware about gunboat policy, sir. I will read more
In the
about it.
same context, I asked you artificial islands. What is happening in the Indo-Pacific?
So sorry, sir. Related to this, sir, I'm not able to
Achha,
read.
chalo, no problem. You appeared in the forest service.
Yes.
What is minor forest produce? How is it defined as?
So, minor forest produce are defined as non-timber produce from the forest.
Okay. Is bamboo a minor forest produce?
So, I have to cross-check it, sir. I'm
Good,
confused.
it's very important. All right. In the current budget, what is the total revenue which we are going to collect? What is the figure? Roughly.
So, through tax or so total revenue.
Total. All taxes, everything combined.
So, I'm aware about that what fiscal deficit we are going to have on that line.
वो तो बात का स्टेप है. पहले कितना पैसा सरकार के पास होगा और कितना पैसा सरकार ने खर्चने का प्लान बनाया है.
So, total outlay is around 50 lakh crore.
Yes. And how much will we collect?
So, I'm not sure.
उससे कम ही होगा ना.
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir. It is lower
That
than
is
that.
what is fiscal deficit.
Yes, sir.
So if you know the fiscal deficit, you can calculate that.
Yes, sir. So, around 5% fiscal deficit if we are going, then around 40 lakh crore we will be getting from
It's
that.
little less than that. How do we fill this gap?
So, fiscal deficit.
So what we are earning and what we are spending, how do we fill this gap?
So, through borrowings.
From where?
So, market.
Which market?
So, Indian market could be borrowed, sir, and other. So yes, sir, mostly Indian market we borrow. Government mostly borrow from Indian market.
Okay. Internationally, if you want to borrow, where will you go?
So, in the form of the government, we could approach the government institutions. Directly we can take loan from international
Which
institutions.
is the international institution where you will go?
So, this could be IMF or World Bank.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Abhay, now the formal part of the interview is over. So, can you tell us what is your experience about this interview?
So, I think the start was fine, but towards the end, I was not able to answer such question. I mean, after not even knowing about the first question, then I was not able to handle the economy wala question, but I would have handled that in normal conditions. So
Okay,
towards
okay.
the end, I was not.
No, it doesn't matter. But overall, you are very well poised. I must say that your DAF is also very good. So, and you answered questions very brilliantly. So, little brush up is required so that you still have time at your disposal. So,
Yes.
that is an advantage. Which newspapers do you read?
So Indian Express.
Indian Express. Try and read one economic newspaper also, if
I will.
possible. Huh?
Yes.
Economic Times or Mint, Business Standard, whatever you think is possible. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Just go through that and spend 2-3 hours minimum on these newspapers. The current affairs you need to update because daily something or the other is happening. Information is churning out every day. So you cannot say whatever was the information today will remain the same. Updates on the government schemes, national schemes, the priorities, whatever is happening. You have seen the kind of spectrum of questions which honorable members have asked. So you have to brush up that,
Yes,
So
yes,
at least basic knowledge you should have. Now you have already appeared for the Indian Forest Service and mains you had done earlier also, na, civil services. You had done the interview earlier.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What was your score last time?
So 138.
138.
Yes.
And forest में कितना था?
So 198.
198.
Yes.
Out of
Sir, out of 300 and
300.
CSE out of 275.
275. Okay. So anyway, now you should look at minimum about 190 or 200. Okay. That's a minimum you have to look at it. And you can do it. Let me tell you. Your DAF is very good. With a civil engineering background from Kanpur, IIT, so expectations are little higher. Okay.
Yes, yes, I
So you must do this. So before I forget, I think the honorable member asked questions on artificial island, gunboat diplomacy, minor forest produce. ये तो your forest service में you had already been selected, so you should be aware of it, तो ये तो पता होना चाहिए. These are all general questions, nothing very technical about it. So you should be aware. Then your father's profession is agriculture.
Yes, sir.
Now, what are the government of India schemes in agriculture, which have been announced in the recent budget also? तो वो थोड़ा सा just brush it up. बजट ज़रूर देख लीजिए पूरा, ये अपना इकोनॉमिक सर्वे एज वेल एज द बजट. रीड थ्रू द स्कीम, स्पेशली हेल्थ, एजुकेशन, एग्रीकल्चर. ओके, दिस देन एग्रीकल्चर वर्सेस अदर सर्विसेज कि कैसा कंट्रीब्यूशन है, हाउ मच कंट्रीब्यूशन इज दैट. एग्रीकल्चर इज ग्रेजुअली गोइंग डाउन, अदर सर्विसेज आर गोइंग अप. सो ब्रॉड आउटलुक यू शुड बी able to capture. Artificial intelligence, you should be able to know what is happening, what is our role in that. Then you have opted for IPS as second.
Yes.
Now, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, you should know what is the impact, कब introduce हुआ, what has been the impact, what are the key provisions which have been included, which were missing in the earlier acts. Okay. Yes. Then Uniform Civil Code, that's again this thing. Ragging, there's a lot of issue about ragging, you know, this girl died and all that.
Yes.
So there could be some more cases. You just keep on renewing your knowledge, updating it on all these issues. Huh?
Yes.
Then smart cities, you were mentioning somewhere about smart cities. The moment you mention smart cities, be prepared for a counter question on that. Now, smart cities versus aspirational districts, what could be the difference? तो एंड आपके यहाँ पे यूपी में कौन कौन सी स्मार्ट सिटीज़ हैं, एस्पिरेशनल डिस्ट्रिक्ट कितनी हैं, तो वो थोड़ा सा जस्ट कीप एट द बैक. स्टार्टअप्स वर्सेस यूनिकॉर्न्स. देन सिविल इंजीनियरिंग मार्वल्स, 2-3 मार्वल्स आपके कंसोलिडेट होने चाहिए दिमाग में. एंड ऑनरेबल मेंबर वाज आस्किंग कुंभ मेला का कि दैट उसमें व्हाट वर द टेक्नोलॉजी विच वाज यूज्ड दैट इट वेंट थ्रू सो स्मूथली. तो यू शुड नो अबाउट एवरीथिंग अबाउट कुंभ मेला, बिकॉज वैसे भी आपका स्टेट का ही है.
Yes, sir.
So, and what are the takeaways from Kumbh Mela? What lessons can we give to the rest of the world? Talk in broader terms also. Okay.
Yes.
So, ये थोड़ा सा तैयारी करिए. And GST slabs वगैरह you have given revenue service at 3rd and 4th option. तो I think income tax bill नया वाला, PAN 2.0. तो income tax, how many income tax payees are there in the country? And कितना अभी इस budget में we are foregoing because of this concession, 12 lakhs जो exemption किया. Otherwise your profile is very good. We wish you all the best. हाँ, तो थोड़ा 1-2 mocks और कर लीजिए.
Yes.
If possible, come back to us also after a few days once you are through. Okay. Thank you.
So can I ask?
Please.
Sir, in case of sir highlighted my preference of services. Sir, I was also thinking a question that I'm already in Indian Forest Service. Even though sir I'm going for Group B services at 8 or 9. Sir, how to defend that? Sir, I was initially thinking that I should accept this.
पर आपने जो आंसर दिया वो सही था.
वो ठीक है,
वो ठीक है, कोई सवाल नहीं बनेगा.
वो तो बहुत बढ़िया था.
I didn't know, sir. I filled up like that.
हाँ, वो ठीक बोला था आपने, बहुत अच्छा बोला.
That was honest talk.
That was a very good honest answer.
Honest and brief.
ऑलरेडी ग्रुप ए मिल गई है तो ग्रुप बी ज्वाइन नहीं करूंगा मैं.
हाँ,
बस ये
और
मिलता है
क्या?
तो ज्वाइन नहीं करूंगा.
अभी मेरे को पता
वो भी
है.
कहेगा कि नहीं करूंगा.
थोड़ा समय तो होएगा.
अरे वो बोल रहा है ना कि मेरे को नहीं पता था. बस
हाँ, अच्छा किया, वो बहुत बढ़िया आंसर
ज्वाइन
था.
करूंगा कि नहीं करूंगा दैट इज नॉट इशू. मेरे को मालूम नहीं था. दैट इज द
बस
बेस्ट.
दैट इज द राइट
वो
इशू.
बड़ा आपने
Reality भी यही थी कि I was
हाँ,
not
तो
aware
बोल
about this
आपका
service.
ऑनेस्टली the manner in which you answered, I tell you, it was very impressive. बहुत अच्छा था.
वही बात.
अभी सोच के डिसाइड करेंगे कौन सा सर्विस ज्वाइन करेंगे.
Yes, sir. Yes.
ठीक है.
And sir, one question sir asked about to take stand on US aid, but I was deliberately not
Very
willing
good.
to take stand.
वेरी गुड.
नहीं, आप तो ये जो अपनी फॉरेन मिनिस्ट्री की वेबसाइट पर आता है, फाइनल जो आता है यहाँ PIB वेबसाइट पर है, दैट इज आवर फाइनल दिस थिंग.
I need not to give my opinion, sir.
नहीं,
You
छोड़ो
can
उसको,
say
कहाँ
the
चक्कर में पड़े.
this much only I know.
I
And
know,
leave it there. If
leave
you
it
want
there.
to say something.
हाँ, वो जो आ रहा है वो तो
आपने
गवर्नमेंट
जो
का
जवाब
stand
दिया
है.
था बहुत स्मार्टली दिया था. आई कुड अंडरस्टैंड कि आप बड़े प्यार से इवेट कर रहे हो, ठीक कर रहे
हाँ, ठीक है. दैट्स फाइन.
Okay.
हो. करिए.
ऑल द बेस्ट.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.